noticed that you focus more on greenhouse. Why greenhouse and not open space?
Okay, so we focus mostly on urban farming as well.
Okay.
So it is right that we do greenhouses because there are a lot of prey and pests in the urban setting. For example, you have a lot of crows, and you have a lot of cats and dogs and other animals that will come in and disturb your snails. So we wanted a system that is fully closed so that your snails will not migrate from your house to the next house, and they might eat it or they might report you to the authorities. So we wanted a system that was one, big enough, sustainable enough, but still will not be able to allow other pests to come in from externals and allow your snails to escape to the outside as well.
Okay, so more like you are retaining everything, more like 99% or 100% once you start.
100% in there.
But are there specific types of snails that you use? Because there are these snails that you find around the house when it rains. People usually don't eat that.
Yeah.
Are there specific types you need for commercial farming?
Yes. So it depends on what you are doing with the snails.
Okay.
So all snails with shells, I emphasize, all snails with shells in Ghana are edible.
Okay.
They are edible. Snails without shells are called slugs. They are not edible. They are poisonous actually.
Okay.
When you eat them, you have irritation. Some people go into shock from body, rejecting it, etc. because of the toxins in them. So for the snails, for instance, we have 3 different types in Ghana. 3 major types. We have the AA, which is called the achatina, or locally known as Nwapa, or the ones that is sold on the market. Okay. And then we have the AM, that is locally known as the Nigerian snail, or the blackish type of snail that is very huge, and it's found mostly in the Volta and the OT area. Now it's OT and Volta areas. That is also found there. And then we have the ones we find in our houses, which are called the quarter vent or the quatre-vent. So it means quarter vent, the smaller snail, and they are all edible. But the AF is mostly because it is found in our homes and in our houses. People frown on them because of where they are found. Okay. The stigma is mostly because they are closer to us, and most of our bodily fluids, they might get in contact with that. That's why people don't like them. But they are not poisonous. Okay. But I still want to emphasize that all snails are host to other animals or other born diseases that if you're not careful, you might attract them. Okay. But the interesting thing is that Ghanaians cook their food for up to about 40 minutes, so we are safer than any other place to eat snails. Yeah.
Okay.